everyone.
Nope, everybody has gone home.
Sometimes we can hear random voices. If I speak random voices, that's normal. If those voices speak back to me, I always go to see a doctor. If you have the same, I do recommend the same treatment. We are coming to the inevitable moment in which we have to say thanks for having another GeeCON with us. GeeCON 2019 is almost over. As always, organized by joint forces of Polish and Poznań Java user groups. Specifically, this band of crazy people who, instead of going fishing, they chose to have a hobby, which is running a conference, and they were so persistent that it's now the 11th main GeeCON event, and as a reminder, we also do an event in Krakow. Team, if you would like to come to the stage, I believe you do belong here. Adrian, Kuba, Marcin. Come over, come over. Don't trip. And as you know very well, we don't do it all by ourselves, because we have a lot of help from these amazing people, these brave volunteers, who like us enough to do it with us very consistently as well, and it's the same people year after year, which means we must like doing that. Would you please join us on the stage? Thank you so much. This is where you clap and we bow, and we're very happy that you're happy. As a proof, I've heard one quote in the corridor: best GeeCON I've been to this year. I'm very happy to say it. Yay, amazing. On a more serious note, there were some game changers. Some people tweeted, some people will get some prizes. People who associate themselves with the Twitter logins shown up here, please come over to the stage, to the right-hand side of the stage, towards Paulina. Paulina, can you wave your hand? Paulina is right over there. You will get the prizes immediately after you finish with the bureaucracy, because you know, taxes and so on, death, and that is inevitable. More prizes, more winners. Congratulations to all of you. I will not read all of the details because it's fascinating. Shimano, oh. And Code Koffler, Jakub Nabrodalik, yeah, I know those people. And somebody even won a Thinking in Java book. And before you say, well, this one is a signed copy by Bruce Eckel himself, so it has definitely a huge sentimental value. We do have to say thank you. Thank you to the amazing speakers that made it to this GeeCON. Thank you to all of the speakers who made it to GeeCON after so many years of almost getting to GeeCON and finally made it to here. Thanks to the repeated offenders, to the usual suspects as well. It was our pleasure to see you speak, to hear your amazing talks, to have you here. Thanks to our sponsors. It's a well-known economical fact, especially by those who know it, that's impossible to organize a conference unless you're a very rich person by yourself. So we do it as a more of a community thing. So I believe those companies deserve some clapping. And these organizations too. And as always, we are working with community organizations, community partners, media partners. Out of that, I think the two recent joiners I see here is Kielce Java User Group and Diverse IT, two interesting initiatives. I hope this list can grow bigger for next year. The obvious question is now, what is next? Immediately after I shut up, that will be the TED's closing keynote, that's obvious. I also heard some very strong signals about an office opening party happening somewhere in the city. So if you figured it out, a startup is opening an office in Krakow. They have a party tonight. Just mentioning. The usual from us is a GeeCON in Prague. The dates are known. The call for papers will open very soon. Please submit your proposals. And again, if you're thinking of speaking, but you're unsure, you'd like to talk to us and consult, we will be more than happy to speak about what you want to speak about. As in, we will give you feedback, we will work with you. We will not immediately promise to invite you because it's always tough. However, please reach out. We want to make the speaker community a bigger and more interesting with every single individual that adds to the diversity of it. And GeeCON Krakow next year, we already know the dates. I hope that there are no clashes with other events. We already have at least one speaker for those dates, but we won't tell you just yet. And with that, I will say thank you. We hope it was fun. I hope there are no questions to me on Slido. However, oh, there is one. Okay, Maria, what's the question?
You can read it yourself.
Okay, how many people attended this week? Well, easy, all of them. Thank you so much. With that, I'll shut up. Ted, I see you in the light. And it's a delight.